Hi everyone, this is Venkatarayana from Sonia Technologies. Today I am going to discuss average operation in VQ. Average operation comes under aggregation operations. What is an aggregation operation? An aggregation operation computes a single value from a collection of values. For example, here this source contains collection of values like 2, 7, 5, 1, 6, 8, 3. We need to compute sum of these values, then we use sum function. If we want to find max value from this source, then we use max function. Here we have few aggregation operations. Those are average, count, long count, max, min, sum and aggregate. We are going to discuss average function in this video. We will discuss remaining functions in the future videos. We are going to discuss average function using Visual Studio, launch Visual Studio and create console application. We are going to discuss average function in two ways. One is method syntax, another one is query syntax. Now create a list of integer. Here list comes under system.collections.generic namespace grades equal to new list of integer and store the values. Here 78, 92, 100, 37, 81. Here we have list with 5 values. Now we need to find average of these values using method syntax and query syntax. Now use method syntax grades dot average. Average function comes under system.liq. Here we are not passing any arguments. Here average function computes the average of a sequence of integer values. This average function returning double, so we need to store output in the double variable. Declare a double variable double average. Print the output console.writeLine. The average grade is average. Execute this code. Control F5. Here we are getting output line. The average grade is 77.6. Here we are using method syntax. Now we will write the code using query syntax. From grade in grades select grade dot average. Here average function returning double value and select function returning number of integers. First we will select all the values. Later we will apply average function on selected values. So here select keyword returning number of integers and average function returning double. So we need to store output in the double variable. Declare double average. Print the output console.writeLine. Average is avg. Execute this code. Control F5. Here we are getting output like average grade is 77.6 and average is 77.6. Here we are getting same output for method syntax and query syntax. Now we will debug this program to understand flow of execution. Click F11. So here we declare list and it contains values. Here this list contains 5 values and values are 78, 92, 100, 37, 81. Later we are applying average function on grades. F11. It calculates average value and the average value is 77.6 and we print the value. Here output is 77.6. Later here we write in the code using query syntax. So this query syntax is similar to SQL query. So this grades contains collection of values. Those values are 78, 92, 100, 37, 81. We need to get one by one value. Later we need to apply average function on this query output. F11, here grade is equal to 78, F11, then 92, later 100, later 37, so later 81. So here we have 5 grades, so we'll apply average function on all the grades. F11, here output is 77.6 and we print the output like average is 77.6. What we discuss in this program is, we find the average of values using method syntax, another one is query syntax. Now we'll discuss one more program to find the average for strings. Remove this code, declare an array and store the values string fruits equal to, here we have 6 fruits and stored into array. Now we need to find average length of these strings using method syntax and query syntax. First we'll check with method syntax. Fruits dot average and write the lambda expression. Left side is variable and right side is expression s dot length. Here average function returning double value. We need to store output in double variable, double average, and print the output console.writeLine. The average string length is average. Now we'll write the same code with query syntax. From fruit in fruits, select fruit dot average of s such that s dot length. Here select function returning I number of strings. We need to apply average on I number of strings. So here average function returning double. We need to store the output in the double variable. Declare double variable, double average, print the output console.writeLine. Average is avg. Execute this code, Ctrl F5. Here we are getting an output line. Average string length is 6.5, average is 6.5. We are getting the same output based on method syntax and query syntax. We will debug this program to understand flow of execution. Click F11. Here we declare array and array contains 6 fruits. F11. Here fruits index start from 0 to 5 and here values are apple, banana, mango, orange, passion fruit, grape. Now we need to find average length of fruits using average function. F11. So first value is apple. Length of apple is 5. Later we'll find the length of banana. Here s is equal to banana, length is 6. Later s is equal to mango, so length of mango is 5. Like that we'll calculate all the length of each string. Later we'll apply average function on these strings. F11. Here average length of all the strings are 6.5 and print the output. Here output is average string length is 6.5. Now we'll discuss query syntax. Here we have all the fruits. This fruits contains 6 values. We'll get one by one string value. Later we'll apply average function on those strings. F11. Here first we are getting apple. Later, so we get the length of that string. So apple length is 5. Later F11. Next string is banana. Length of banana is 6 characters. F11. Next one is mango. Length of mango is 5. Like that we will calculate length of each string. Later we will apply average function on those strings. F11. Here average length of each string is 6.5 and we print the output. Here output is average is 6.5. What we discussed in this program? We have discussed how to find average length of strings using method syntax and query syntax. Here this is method syntax and here we have query syntax. This query is same like SQL query. Later we apply average function on this query output. We have discussed average function in this video. Remaining aggregate functions we'll discuss in the future videos. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.